Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a doozy of a race. This is the 2022 Juniors 13 to 14 State Championship Road Race. Alright, so right from the gun, I kick it up a little just to see who's there, who wants to go with me. And then once they catch me, I'll slow just to see who's all in the pack. Alright, during this race, there was two kids to watch out for. Salvador, who is in a black City Bikes jersey. Luca, who is in a red Butcher Box jersey, who also is on a Look bike. Luca's right there. That's Thomas, Top Step Devo Racer. And that's my brother, Austin Corson, who went on to win the 11 to 12 age group and was crowned state champion. Alright, so during this race, it had a little bit of climbing, but not too much. I think I only got 600 feet of climbing and 600 feet of descent. Alright, so right here, I'm kind of just sitting here. I'm going for an attack. Kind of just running up the right side over the top of this hill, as you can see on the elevation chart. Kind of just gonna pick it up on this descent. Could use my weight for the advantage since I'm one of the heavier riders. And once I see that they're on my wheel, I kind of let off a little and move to the left. Alright, coming up on my right side is Salvador, I mean. Watch that kid. He is very strong and gave me a run for my money. This is also Luca. So those two are both in the 13 to 14 age group who I am racing. Alright. Here, a gap opens with those two guys, so I have to immediately close that down. And as I just carry my momentum and just go for an attack. As you can see on the elevation chart, we are on an incline. And I keep pumping it. And then Salvador immediately shuts that down. And we sit up. Alright. Next corner. I rip it down this descent. And floor it out of here. Trying to use the corner to my advantage and get a gap. Hit a great deal of watts. Salvador managed to hang on and stick on my wheel. Alright, so on this stretch, I decided I was going to non-stop attack until I could drop Salvador. This is the first of many. Right there on the right, you can see in the 15 to 18 age group, someone had crashed and they were getting their wheels. Alright, Salvador reels me in. I get back on his wheel. We are now off the front in a breakaway. I let him pull kind of hard. Then, after he rotates off, I go for another attack. Ready? Go. So I attacked here over the top of a hill. And so I pump it. I keep going, trying to drop him. But he manages to bridge and stay on. And we maintain our gap off the front. 187 heart rate. My max heart rate's 210. So that's a zone 4 heart rate. Zone 3. Alright, so he catches on. I move over to the left now that I see that he's on, and let him pull. I get back on his wheel and wait. As soon as he rotates, I attack again. I keep trying to shake him, but he keeps on bridging, and I can't drop him. I attacked on a hill again, which is good, because you don't get as much of a draft. Alright, so I keep pumping it. I see that he gets on my wheel, so I kind of just sit up and try to let him pull again. By now, Salvador's trying to figure me out, and he's like, I'm not gonna pull. You do all that. So here, Salvador is to my right. We're side by side. And I see him kind of breathing hard, so I wonder, like, is he tired, and can I go again? You can see his wheel right there in the right corner. So he's right next to me. I go again, try to shake him. When I see that he's breathing hard, I let my heart rate come down a little. So I just kept hitting him this entire stretch, and he managed to stay on and showed that he was going to be a huge threat in this race. So I sit up, let him come back around, and just wait. Currently, my brother and Luca, the other 13 to 14-year-old, is bridging. So we're monitoring that gap to see if we can stay away while I'm trying to drop him and go solo. Salvador is right next to me right now, and we're coming into a slight incline, so I go again. I try to drill it up this entire climb to try to shake him because it's on an incline and he's heavier. As we get to the top, I kind of sit up because he's on my wheel and he's really hanging on good. Alright, here we're coming into that corner. I take the corner pretty good and then I slam it out of here as like my one last try. He stays on, and as soon as I see him, I kind of just sit up and we chill. Alright, here we're on the steep climb. We're picking up here because I'm not attacking, but we're doing this because Austin and Luca have successfully bridged to us. So we don't want them to carry their momentum past us and attack, so we're just picking it up to make sure they don't do that. Alright, here we're coming through the finishing chute. I let Austin and Luca get a gap on purpose to try to make Salvador have to bridge so then I could counterattack him, but he did not do that. So then we decided just to slowly bring him back after this finishing chute. And remember where those cones are. Those are about 250 meters from the finish line. There, I was about to attack, but then I didn't. Alright, here, they're not too far up the road, and we're coming into a corner. We're side by side. I get, like, a little bit of a gap, so then I decide to just floor it. I floored in this corner because I took corners a little better, so I was going to floor in and out to see if I could get a gap. Austin, Luca, you can see right there in the right. Hit this corner. floor it out, and go to bridge to Austin and Luca. Salvador managed to hang on, and nothing really happened. 190 heart rate, so yeah, now my heart is beating, and this is getting kind of hard. Alright, next corner. This is coming into a rough road, so I decided to hit it here because you'll not really want to follow because it's on a rough surface. But they stayed on. Austin was dropped from this one, but he just slowly bridged back. Alright, this was my best attack. I took this corner at 30 miles an hour, and I had a slight gap, so I went all in, like full throttle, just all out. I thought this was going to win the race because I had a gap coming out of the corner, plus I was flooring it. So I thought I would get away there, but then he managed to ride right up to me and just cruise. So here I see that he's on me. Austin attacks. I have no reason to chase him though because he's not in my age group. He's in the 11 to 12 age group. Here we're kind of just playing some games. It's down to us three now. Alright, here Luca's looking fishy. He keeps looking over in his drop, standing up. So then he goes, and then we all have to bridge. He gets a decent gap too. But I floored it. He still keeps going. Now that I see him look back, he's not pushing as hard. I let off the gas a little and kind of just let him sit there to make him have to work. As Salvador is just cruising on my wheel, zero effort. This is also on an incline, so great attack by Luca. Alright, this is the final corner, guys. This is for the state title, ages 13 to 14. Here I'm sitting second wheel. We are now like 350, 400 meters from the finish line. Sitting second wheel on Salvador. Luca is right behind me. Alright, here we go. We hit those orange cones. That's like 200 meters to go. And we just floor it. All out, all or nothing. Here we go. To the line. And he's going. I come out a little just to see how far it is. But then I realize it's too far. I get right back into his slipstream. I decide to go around. I'm going all out. Everything I got. Head to head. Neck and neck. Coming to the line. And bike throw for the win. Thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, please check out some of my other videos, and huge shout out to Salvador in second and Luca in third. Great job, guys.